Some of you know I love to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's a great game. I really enjoyed it. I've been playing it for about almost 2 years now. I picked it up in order to try and beat some of my friends who are a lot better at me at the game, and I've just really fallen in love with the game. It's been a great game to play. In Smash Ultimate, I'm a Peach main. Peach is known for being a very technical character. They have a lot of ins and outs, a lot of special movement options, and other things that make Peach unique in Smash Ultimate. And today I wanted to cover some of that. I want to talk about Franklyn Footstool, which is kind of my own invention, as well as a couple other well-known Peach techs that are very useful in gameplay. This isn't gonna make your Peach amazing at the beginning. It's gonna be kind of hard to implement them, but hopefully I can show them off and do a decent job of showing you how to use these in an actual match. So you're probably wondering what Franklyn Footstool is, and today we're going to cover that, talk about how it can be used, why it's good, and why it is very situational. But it's very interesting tech, and I think it's really cool to show it off. Okay, so the first step, which is getting used to, is Z-dropping a turnip and short hopping at the same time. As you can see here, by pressing Z and I have my L shoulder trigger set to jump, I can short hop and the turnip drops in front of me like this. And while doing this next to an opponent, the turnip will hit. This is a really good option, especially out of shields, because the turnip hitbox comes out on frame 4, which is very fast out of shield option. After you get used to the Z dropping and short hopping, you want to hold into a float. Basically, the idea that I was working on was Z dropping and float and into a down air like that. So Peach has this special mechanic where if you hold jump and push down, then she'll float in the air for a certain amount of time, and has a lot of different movement options with float. You can do back and forth. You can do it at various heights, which is really useful in matches to kind of bait out your opponent and find good punishes, as well as a lot of other crazy tech, which we might talk about in the future. But yeah, so it's very useful. So first step, Z drop short hop, or short hop Z drop, and then into a float. Like I said before, I was just working on a Z drop into a down air idea that I had, where you could Z drop and do a down air like that, and as a combo starter. And when I was doing it, I accidentally pushed Y as well, which is my other jump button. So I hit 2 jump buttons kind of almost at the same time, but one after another, and Joker entered a footstool animation. And at first I didn't think it was good. I thought it was just a mistake that I had made, but it turns out that it can be very useful in certain situations. So there you can see the footstool animation that I found out of a Z drop or short hop Z drop, and I stuck with my original idea of going into down air and realized that there's a lot of good options out of this as well. You can go into forward air, you can go into back air as well, and it true combos. The only thing is that if the opponent does tech the footstool, then they can't escape, but there's also tech follow-ups that you can do if you know they're going to tech away, if they're going to tech in, or tech in place. You can always cover that with down air. So application, is it useful? Can it be used in a game? Is it 2 character specific? Is it 2% specific? And we'll talk about that. First off, let's talk about percent. So like I said, it works with 0% on Joker, and we can also get it to work at 40% on Joker as well, which is a pretty good range. Any percent in between that will also work, and true combos into forward air if you execute the down air correctly. So there you can see it, true combos does 32.7%, which is awesome. And yeah, it works with Joker on 40. I think it stops working around 50% is when it gets a little too far away. But it's a pretty good early percent combo. Please subscribe to the channel if you're interested in more Smash Ultimate content. I also play chess. I also do some Super Mario 64. And leave a like on this video. Thanks. Franklyn Footstool is nice as well because it works on a variety of the casts. It's a lot easier to do on heavier characters, of course, since they're going to be closer after the down air comes out, and it can combo up to even higher percents than we were doing on Joker. It can be hard to land on smaller characters or lighter characters, depending on the floatiness, the weight, but it's really good against heavier characters. Specifically, Rob was really easy to do it on. So we'll check out some higher percentages of how we can land it on Rob. So because Rob is such a heavier character and he's also a very big body, it's just a lot easier to do on him than it was on Joker, and combos easily at 50 as well. So we can see that there. Clearly I had enough space as well. We're going to try and do it at 65 now. And yeah, it works at 65. He ends up at 103%, which is a really nice spot to be at. This tech has a wide range of the cast that it can work on. It can even work on characters such as Jigglypuff, other lighter characters at lower percents. These are not going to work at those higher percents, probably not at 60 or 50, but being able to get one of these at low percent is still very useful and can put you in a good spot. And I think it's pretty sick. It's pretty stylish. Yeah, it works really nicely, especially with shorter characters like this. They have less time to react to the footstool animation, and so for them it's going to be harder for them to tech. You're kind of, in some sense, giving them a little bit of the gamble if they're gonna tech it or not. But there's still a lot of follow-ups you can do if they do tech in place or tech away, and there's ways to get more damage in the situations. Oh, Ganondorf. Okay, here we go. We can do it on Ganon for sure. For sure. All right. Oh, so close. Okay, that was like really good though. Nice. Not bad. No footstool animation, but still pretty good. Back air? Nice. Well, there you have it. There's some Peach tech for the day. Check out Franklyn Footstool. Try it out. Let me know if you have issues in the comments. I might make a follow-up video with a little bit more of an in-depth explanation. I would love to do a video with some inputs as well. I just don't have that set up right now, so I can't show you. But yeah, try it out. Let me know what you think, and have a good day, guys. Peace.